Okay, good morning, everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's a really beautiful sunny day here. Just hopefully wait for someone to turn up. We have a focus activity on dreams. So, going to ask, right banner. Oh, hi everyone. Hope you're well. So we have a focus activity on dreams today. So how are you? And tell me about a dream you recently had, for example. Was it a good dream? Was it a bad dream? Do you have dreams often? So if you can just type into the chat box where you're from, your name, and also tell us a little bit about some dreams you have. I'm going to introduce myself in the meantime. I'm Rosa. I'm from the Milano Filzi school for my English school. So I'm very happy to be here and that you have joined me today. So can you type in your name, how you are, and a dream you've had recently? I had a dream recently. I dreamt about Homer Simpson for some reason. I'm not sure why, but he just came to my dreams. But the dream didn't end very well, so it wasn't a very good dream. Any comments? Nothing. Okay. Well, in the meantime, while I wait for you to answer, today in this focus activity, we will talk about sleep and dreams. We'll look at some dream vocabulary and different types of dreams. And then, if we have time, a bit of dream interpretation and how to describe dreams. All right, hi Robbie, Roberta from Naples, hi, how are you? Lovely to see you. Mirko from Rome, hi everyone. Hope you're all well. Okay, so sleep and dreams, dream vocabulary. Can you think of different types of dreams that we have? So there's a specific name for bad dreams, for example. Do you remember? Can you remember what it is? And what different types of dreams can you think of? And does anybody know how to interpret dreams? So a common dream is for example, when people fly. I'm very well, Robbie, thank you. Yes, Mirko. So the name that we have for a bad dream is a nightmare. Very good, well done. So nightmare means a bad dream. Very good. What other types of dreams do you know and can you think of? And does anybody study psychology and have some interpretation of dreams knowledge? Do you know how to interpret dreams? I was saying, you know, for example, when you dream of flying or when you dream of falling, in interpretation of dreams, that can have different meanings. Hello, Andrea from Rome. I have dreamed that I had loosened my camera. Luckily, when I woke up, I realized it was a nightmare. Okay, so I have dreamt. So if you're using the present perfect, the past participle of dream is dreamt. that I had lost my camera. And as you say, luckily it was just a nightmare, not reality. That would have been very bad otherwise. Robbie says, no, I never remember what I dream, but sometimes I dream of falling. I dream of falling. And does anybody know what dreaming of falling, what is the significance? What is the interpretation of falling? Does anybody study psychology here and has knowledge of Freud's interpretations? Okay, very good. So yeah, that happens sometimes. Yeah, it's very difficult to remember what you dream. Robbie says it's definitely stress. Okay. It could be falling under the pressure, maybe. Possible. Okay, and can anybody remember different types of dreams? So we've got nightmare, but then there are other types. So, for example, the one where you are dreaming in your sleep, but in that moment you realize you're dreaming and you know what's happening, and sometimes you can even direct yourself through the dream. Do you remember what that is? Good, Robbie. So this is called a recurring dream. A recurring dream is a dream that you have over and over again. So many, many times. Exactly. That's a really good definition. Very good. So what about the one where you are aware of what's happening? Does anybody remember? Okay, so in the meantime, we have some questions. So sleep and dreams. Number one, are you a good sleeper or a bad sleeper? How long do you sleep for on average? Did you sleep well last night or badly? And when you wake up, do you remember your dreams? So in the meantime, if you can answer in the chat box, Robbie, yes, very good. When you're aware of what you're dreaming, it's called a lucid dream. Very good, well done. Very prepared, Robbie. Brilliant. So we have here these questions. Good sleeper or bad sleeper? That is someone, referred to someone who sleeps well or not very well. And on average means how long do you usually sleep? So every night, more or less the amount of hours you manage to sleep. And when you wake up, do you remember your dreams? So if you can just type your answers in the chat box. Okay, let's see. Robbie's saying, I'm a good dreamer in winter because I dream 7-8 hours per night. So, do you mean a good sleeper? You get 7-8 hours of sleep per night, maybe, Robbie. But yeah, good. So I'm a good dreamer in winter. That could fit because I sleep 7 or 8 hours per night. So does that mean you get less sleep in summer, maybe? So your average is about 7 or 8 hours a night. Very good. How did everybody sleep last night? Did you sleep well? Was it a relaxing, restful sleep? Or was it not so good? So Robbie again says, on the other hand, I dream 4-5 hours per night in summer. All right, so be careful, yes? To dream is the imagination, let's call them films, night films, you see, yes? night mind films. But to sleep is the action of going to bed and staying there for 7-8 hours. Go to bed. So to sleep and dream, those are two little bit different, yeah? Different meaning for the two words. To sleep is the action of relaxing, telling the world it's time to go to sleep, go to bed, and wake up the next morning. And dream is what happens when or while you are sleeping, which are the night mind films. Okay, very good, Robbie. Thank you, though. So here we have. Does anybody generally remember what they dream, or not so much? I know I'm maybe 50-50. So sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. Especially if I've been dreaming in the morning hours, so just before I wake up, then it's easier for me to remember. Okay, guys, so it's taken a while for it usually takes a while before I can see your answers. Anyway, if you have any questions, please type them in the chat box. I'll be happy to answer you. Andrea says, I sleep deeply during the night. Nobody and nothing can disturb me. Very good. So you're a deep sleeper. So even if there's loud noises, just nothing can wake you up, Andrea. Very good. Lucky you, I would say. Many people struggle. Okay. So here we have the dream vocabulary. So we discussed a little bit about these with Robbie earlier. She gave me some names. So we have dream vocabulary. What is the difference between these kinds of dreams? So I'd like you to type into the chat box your idea of what is the meaning of these different types of dreams. So we have daydream, nightmare, lucid dream, recurring dream, and premonition, in brackets, in a dream. So what does it mean? What do these words mean? What is the difference between a daydream, a nightmare, a lucid dream, a recurring dream, and a premonition? Can anybody answer? So we discussed a little bit about these earlier. So a premonition in a dream. I wonder if you know, or has anyone ever had a dream with a premonition? Robbie, a daydream is dreaming while you're awake. Exactly. Very good. So a daydream, when you daydream, it means you're a little bit lost in your own thoughts. Yeah. You have your head, as we say, in the clouds. To daydream. So to daydream would be something you do while you're awake. And a daydream could be imagining yourself on a tropical island with white sand, nice water, a cocktail with a little umbrella on it, sipping away on a hammock maybe. That's my daydream right now. Sunbathing. Getting a tan. All right, very good. Can anybody else think of some other definitions? Nightmare, lucid dream, recurrent dream, premonition. Has anybody ever had a premonition in a dream? What does it mean? Robbie says, I'm a daydreamer. Often dream about spending time on a beach while I'm working. Yes, that's the same. Very good. That's a really, really good example, Robbie. Well done. Ah, nice. A premonition is a spoiler. Yes, very well put. So, a premonition is when you dream sort of about the future. So you have a dream about something that will happen in real life in the future. So it's a spoiler. Well done, Robbie. That's very funny. So if you guys want to answer the others, so we had nightmare, we said, so daydream, dreaming during the daytime, so with your head in the clouds, wishing about something else. A nightmare, when you have a bad dream, something scary, something horrible happens. Then you have lucid dream, which is when you know that you're dreaming and you can even maybe direct yourself in the way you want to. Then you have a reoccurring dream, which is a dream that happens over and over again, many, many times. So you'll have this dream maybe once a month or once every 6 months, but it'll keep happening throughout time. And then a premonition, as Robbie puts it, a spoiler. So to dream about something that will happen in real life. All right, very good. So, have you ever had these kind of dreams? We said we often have daydreams. Has anyone ever had a premonition in a dream or a recurring dream that you can tell us about? So if you want to type into the chat box and tell us about your dreams, that would be super. Okay, so what do you usually dream about? So, everyone out there listening, what do you usually dream about? Is there something that you dream about in particular often? Robbie says, I never had a premonition. Yeah, me either, actually. I don't think I've ever, well, not that I can remember, so even if I did, it was probably not important. But yeah, no, I don't think I've ever had a premonition. So here says, what do you usually dream about? What are some, let's say, general dreams that people have? So you can see from the picture what we were discussing earlier as well. To fall, so that could be a recurring dream. What other recurring dreams or dreams do people usually have? Does anyone have any ideas? So if you can just type into the chat box and let me know, that would be super duper. All right, what do you usually dream about? So some things that people usually dream about. We said falling, then nightmares, so bad dreams. So maybe, I don't know, it's bad to say, but maybe like someone dying, that's usually something that happens in dreams, or being chased, so someone running after you. Any other ideas? The one where you fall, so falling. The other one is probably flying. Ooh, Mirko has an interesting one. Being stuck. Being stuck like in something. So a little bit claustrophobic, perhaps. That's interesting. Very good. Pasquale says, yes, falling. Me too. I think that happens to a lot of people, huh? Robbie says, it depends on my mood. As I told you, when I'm a bit stressed, I dream of falling. Sometimes I dream about people who passed away or something that happened during the day. Yeah, very good. So also real life situations. That could be, that's another one we can add to the list. So let's hear what you have here. So common things. Can you think of any more ideas? Here's some tips in the meantime. We have falling, flying, being naked, exams, snakes or scary things, teeth, and chasing. Ooh, Mirko says, or also being stuck out of balcony. You mean on a balcony. Being stuck on a balcony. Okay, so that's interesting. So you're stuck locked outside your house, for example. Pasquale being naked never happened. It reminds me of what was it? There was a scene in Shrek where he's having a dream and he dreams he's naked in front of a million of his babies because he's having a nightmare about becoming a father. So he's naked in front of all his babies. This is Shrek. So I don't know. I've never dreamt of being naked, but I think it could be something to do with being nervous, or if you have something big coming up, a presentation or a lesson or something, and then you arrive and you're all naked. Yeah, no worries, Pasquale, very good. Mirko says chasing. So to chase is when someone is running and then someone is running after them, so trying to catch. So for example, Tom and Jerry, the mouse and the cat chases the mouse. So to chase is I would say to follow and try to catch someone, to catch, to grab. What does Ravi say? Probably dreaming to be naked means you're insecure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, something like that, I would say. Okay, so have you ever dreamt about any of these? We haven't really mentioned the snakes or scary things, so people have different phobias. So it could be snakes, but it could be other scary animals, or when we are children, maybe monsters or something. Okay, Mirko, no worries. You're welcome. So snakes, but also some other scary animals, monsters perhaps. Okay, and exams, yes, I guess that falls into the category of being nervous about something. So it could be an exam, but also I can imagine a job interview or something something similar to that. So, do you ever dream about these things? If you can just answer and type in the chat box, that would be great. So this one here, I'm not so sure about. It says teeth. Do you dream about teeth? Maybe it's supposed to be scary. I'm not sure. Okay. Mirko says, yes, when I was a child, I dreamed of snakes. So very good, Mirko. When with an E, be careful, and then dreamt. Dreamt is the past participle of to dream. Very good. Okay, so I'll give you 1 more minute to type in your answers. If not, we'll move on. So, have you ever dreamt of falling, flying, being naked, exams, snakes, teeth, chasing, and also, what does it mean? What does it mean? What is the significance behind all of these different types of dreams? What do you think it means if you dream about falling, for example, or if you dream about flying, being naked, exams? So I can imagine falling is similar to before insecurity, maybe, or I know sometimes it happens to me is when I'm falling asleep and I just, I literally fall, physically fall. I feel like I'm falling off the bed when I'm falling asleep. So that could be linked as well. And flying is probably, I don't know, freedom, and I want to explore and have no boundaries. Okay, so I think dreaming of flying, Robbie says, I think dreaming of flying means freedom. Yeah, I agree. Just like free like a bird. The freedom to go anywhere you like. Freedom to explore, maybe, exactly. Mirka says, to dream falling can be maybe loss of control, maybe to dream of falling can be loss of control. And Robbie says, I'm not sure, but probably dreaming snakes means fake friends. Ooh, interesting. So you would relate the snakes to people, and maybe instead of fake friends, we would say false friends. So if it's a person, they're more likely to be false than fake, I think. Yeah, that's a really interesting interpretation. Very good. Does anybody else have any ideas, any interpretation of what these types of dreams could be? Robbie says, chasing, to be afraid about something. And chasing means that you're afraid of something. To be afraid of something. That is the preposition there. To be afraid of something. To be afraid of something. Okay, very good, guys. So let's have a look. We have here, how do you interpret each type of these dreams? So falling, flying, being naked, exam, snakes, teeth, chasing. So, for example, falling means loss of control, insecurity about your life. As you were saying, yeah? So, falling, insecurity, and loss of control. So what else? We have falling, flying. Can someone give me a definition of flying then? We said freedom, adventure, explore, explore. Once I used false friend and a teacher corrected me. Is it the same or is it incorrect to use fake friend? Someone fake, someone false. I mean, yeah, maybe you can probably use both. I think you could probably use both, Robbie. Someone fake or someone false. Ooh, we have a really nice interpretation by Mirko. He says exams, to face something. Yeah, so exams could be dreaming of exams. No problem, Robbie. Exams could be to face or to overcome, maybe. To face something. Very nice. Okay. Okay, so we have flying, falling, exams, being naked. We said being naked. We said means to be insecure. It means to be insecure, probably. So, can you think of anything else? Any other examples? Any other common type of dreams? And what they mean? What is their significance? And what did we say for chasing then? Chasing. What would be an interpretation for chasing? So chasing, I think, maybe being scared, feeling under pressure, perhaps. Feeling under pressure. Teeth. I still don't know what to think about teeth, honestly. I've never dreamt of teeth in particular. Maybe a dentist. I don't know. Okay, maybe like shark teeth or crocodile teeth. That could be scary. It could be a nightmare, but I don't know. Teeth just seems a bit. Okay. Anyway. Mirko says to be guilty. I don't know English. Avere sensi di colpa. Yeah, to feel guilty. For which one do you mean, Mirko? To feel guilty. So, which one do you think means to feel guilty? Is it the teeth or the chase? Oh, the chasing maybe. Yeah, or the snakes. It could be any. Could be any or could be all. Okay, so we have here in our last slide describing a dream. Okay, Mirko says for chase. Yeah, to feel guilty because you're being chased. Yeah, it could be. It could be. That's a really good interpretation. Well done. It's a very good idea. Nice. I like it. So, here we have describing a dream or nightmare you have had. Use the past continuous to set the scene and the past simple to say what happened. So this is up to you guys. You have to type down you had recently and try to use the past continuous and the past simple to do so. So we have here, I dreamt that, I had a dream that, so that would be the opening. So here we have an example. It was a dark night and there was plenty of fog. I was walking across a bridge at night and I couldn't see the other side. Suddenly, on the bridge, something strange happened. So, how can we combine the past continuous and the past simple to tell a story? The past continuous is used to describe the action that lasts a long time, while the past simple is the interruption and something that happened, okay? While the past continuous action was in due course. So take a minute to write down a dream you had and try to use the past continuous and the past simple to describe the dream you had. It doesn't have to be real. We can just make the story up. So, past continuous to in the past, which lasts a long time. So, an example of past continuous action that lasts a long time. You hear? I was walking. Okay, so the action of walking takes a long time, takes a bigger time frame in the past. When interruption, something happens, yes? When past simple, so the interruption. I saw a giant octopus coming towards me. Okay, So hopefully you've managed to you're managing to type some answers down for me. So we want to include you had a dream, so I dreamt that, I had a dream that. What happens in the dream? We have a setting, so the place, for example, and obviously happened in the past because all of our dreams are in the past, they have already happened. And then we can use the past continuous or past simple to describe two things that happen alongside each other. Robbie, very good. So let's look. I dreamt that it was a sunny day. I was walking in the street when suddenly I fell into a hole in the ground. I kept falling for a long time. I woke up very afraid. Wow, very good, Robbie. That's perfect. So I dreamt, good use of the past participle of dream, that it was a sunny day and I was walking in the street when suddenly I fell. So I was walking is the action that takes a longer time. And then boom, past simple, interruption. I fell into a hole into the ground. And then I kept falling for a long time. I woke up very afraid. So you dreamt or you had a nightmare, for example. But yeah, very good, Robbie. Well done. That was perfect. Very happy. Well done. Okay, let's see if someone else can has a dream to tell us about. Okay, so it could be the different types of dream. It could be a nightmare, a recurring dream, a lucid dream. Is it something that happens over and over again? Were you able to do something about your situation? Was it a lucid dream? So where you are able to do something about your situation? Do you have an interpretation for it? Okay, let's see Mirko, what he says. Okay. Other night, I had a nightmare. I was running in the park and suddenly it got all dark. It went all dark? There was somebody to chase me, but after I woke up. All right, so it got dark is fine, Mirko. That's very good. So you say the other night, so you need the article there. The other night I had a nightmare. I was running in the park and suddenly it got all dark. There was somebody chasing me, but then I woke up. So you keep using, so the past continues. So there was someone chasing me, but then I woke up. Or you could say, an alternative is when suddenly I woke up. So instead of, but when I woke up, you could say when suddenly I woke up. Okay, so very good, guys. Thank you very much for your answers and your descriptions of dreams, and very good use of both the past continuous and the past simple. No worries, Mirko. I'm happy to help. So, in our lesson today, we looked at different types of dreams, different interpretations of dreams. Oh. So we had the difference. What is the difference between sleep and dream? These are two different actions, yes? So to sleep is when you go to bed, take rest, and catch some Z's. This is an expression, to catch some Z's or some Z's. So, like in comic books, they have Z's for sleep, Z's, like Mickey Mouse or something. So to catch some Z's to sleep. Whereas dream is your imagination creating a film that you can see at nighttime. Then we said we looked at some dream vocabulary and types of dreams. So we looked at good sleeper, bad sleeper, how much do you sleep on average, or how long do you sleep on average? Do you sleep well? Do you sleep bad? Do you remember dreams? We looked at different types of dreams. So daydream is a type of dream that you don't have when you're sleeping, but you have during the day when you're awake. So to daydream is to wish for something. For example, I daydream, Roberta says, I daydream about being on the beach while I'm at work. So something that happens that you wish would be happening. A nightmare is a really bad dream, something scary. Maybe you suddenly wake up as what happened to Mirko. He said there was someone chasing me, but after I woke up, so suddenly I woke up because he was having a nightmare. Then we have a lucid dream, which is where you are aware and you can direct yourself in the dream, and you know that it's happening while it's happening. A recurring dream, so something that happens over and over again. And a premonition, beautifully put by Robbie as a spoiler. So something that so a premonition is when we dream of something that will happen in the future. What else did we look at today? So we looked at some interpretations. So we looked at, for example, falling, flying, being naked, exams, snakes, dream about teeth or chasing. So if we imagine we're falling, it could mean we are scared or insecure. The same with flying. We thought it might mean adventure or freedom, something, a challenge, perhaps. Then something that makes us scared. So, for example, snakes or spiders or monsters. Okay, and then we learned the word to chase, when someone is close behind you and is trying to catch you. Like Tom and Jerry, the cat chases the mouse and tries to catch the mouse to eat it. All right, so and then the last thing we looked at in our lesson today is describing a dream. So using the past to describe a dream, we use past continuous and past simple. Past continuous to describe a action that continued in the past for a longer time, and then is interrupted by the simple. So something suddenly happens, and we describe that using the past simple. Okay, guys, thank you very much for being here with me today and participating. Please type in the chat box if you have any last questions. If not, I wish you a happy St. Patrick's Day and a good week, and hopefully see you again soon. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you. See you soon. Ciao.